coming in of a new settlement founded.
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
Hey, Piper.
Heading my way?
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Traveling with Piper is not for the faint of heart.
You always know just what to say.
Hey.
What, you holding up, Blue?
Yeah, holding up.
Look, so here's the deal. Besides, I'm all...
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good. So, I...
My family and I were frozen.
Sure.
Sure. Yes. I'm over.
So...
Honestly, seeing everyone survive.
That. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do the thread... What?
No matter how much you want to give up.
A strong note to end on. That's everything. Anyway, we should probably get going. Thanks again. It's big, loud.
Cavalry's arrived, and it looks like they sent in the big guns.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough. If she's here, Elder Maxson's here.
Right. After rolling that thing in, you've certainly started a war.
You're right. There's no way this doesn't just lead to more death.
If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. Besides, why should we hold back when we have something like that at our disposal? That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Looking to clear another location of trash?
The human-looking sets are the worst. They hide in plain sight.
What can I do? What's going on?
Oh, nothing.
Sure. I can get used to this.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local. Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Shoot.
Permission from the board, sir.
Permission granted. Welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request. Place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxson wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Welcome aboard. Elder...
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. From its worst enemy.
Victoria! At Victoria!
I care about them, you know.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood, and he concludes that you'd be an asset recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight, and, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
Adjusting internal balance pressure. Green lights across the board.
Hull plating integrity looks good.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Elder Maxson and Paladin Dance.
Quinlan?
I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Elder Maxson and Paladin Dance.
So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot
Paladin.
of work ahead of us.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxson?
He sounds pretty delusional to me. You don't actually buy everything he's saying, do you?
You shouldn't judge Maxson on his words alone. His actions prove his sincerity. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Danse. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding. Let's talk to Proctor Tegan. I bet he has some excellent thoughts on power.
Proctor.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me. Uh-huh.
Since it's obvious.
Maxon wanted me to meet the...
Ah, yes. Under normal circumstances. However, I'm woke. Unfortunately.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, I'm authorized to pay you for each month. And if you wish to, in any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Captain Cade.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related... First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good. Third question. And please, have you ever had sexual relations with him?
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger?
Uh-huh. If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical...
I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I'm supposed to report.
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine.
Proctor Ingram.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about.
Got it.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
I'm not disappointed, just surprised.
Sure.
Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to...
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate. Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without fiber. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I...
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than... Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hand... There's a pretty decent T-60... Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Don't despair, brother. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
Unless you like getting shot.
Excuse me, Proctor
never turn
Tegan.
your back on
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. But I tell most of the new recruits to think the good news is by having a constant flow of caps. I'm mostly interested in weapons. but I'll... Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and since I'm stuck up here manning, after you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything...
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it, then. Shall we? Take a look over there.
Right.
That's Fort Strong. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed, and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Nothing like flying in style.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
What? Who's there?
I heard a breaching a door.
It's a lot quiet.
No fair!
There we go.
Judging from the amount of dust present, it's safe to assume we're the first people to investigate this location in quite a while.
Word came down that the Army just unloaded the first batch of the M42s this morning. I've only seen the specs for these little beauties on paper, so Private Bertram and I snuck down to take an early look. When I heard that the Eggheads were designing a man-portable nuke launcher, I thought they were nuts. But they actually got the damn thing to work. And after seeing the real thing sitting right in front of me, I think they could be just enough to tip the balance of this war in our favor. I mean, can you imagine the look on the enemy's face when we get dropped into Anchorage carrying these babies? They won't know what hit them.
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
got it.
Boring.
Quite a bit of trash to pick through. Searching through it.
I hear something! God, what is it? Someone there? Gone! Damn. Mindless human! Time to die!
vigilant. This place may appear abandoned, but that doesn't mean we should drop our guard.
Someone there?
Developing this level of technology.
Oh.
Paladin.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, brother. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need... I try to supply my soldiers with the best. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came, the Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
firing.
Personal log entry 142. I can sum up living on the Prydwen in 4 words. I miss field assignments. Don't get me wrong, the research we're doing is exciting stuff, but life on this ship is a nightmare. I'm trapped in this metal tube 18 hours a day. I still can't decide who smells worse, the soldiers or the mole rats.
Have you ever fired a mini gun? Shoots through bells like paper.
Look at this place. You must hate these.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close. So when you ask if I hate them, these monstrosities, I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, I've seen what these super mutants do to me. It would be Look, I don't.
Don't apologize. It reminds me what...
Thank you, brother. Anyway, that's enough of that. You should head back up. Dismissed.
Dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that. Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute, I try to supply my soldiers. Signal grenades can call a vertibird. Simply throw one to the ground. And the vertibird, once you're aboard...
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure an even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dances, according to our scribes. The moment this information, the Institute, and everyone... To accomplish this, I've had our scribes...
Anything you need, Elder.
I want you to get out there, and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a... If you discover a way in, I need you to report it. Any questions, Knight?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
The ruins of the facility. The location appears to have been abandoned. Anything else, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well, then. Dismissed.
Just fixed a few power armor bonds and gave them to Tegan. You might want to check them out. Dr. Abrams said he needed this suit tested yesterday.
Welcome aboard, brother.
Personal log entry 142. I can sum up living on the Prydwen in 4 words. I miss field assignments. Don't get me wrong, the research we're doing is exciting stuff. But life on the ship is a nightmare.
Feeling creative today?
Victorian, brother.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place.
I'm here to talk to Jack Cabot.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in. Let's go meet the boss.
Sounds good.
Jack, the new guy is here.
One moment. I just have to...
He'll be right with us.
Oh, damn. Clearly.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome, but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please, have a seat. Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I'd like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time?
Don't interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
The universe is a big place. Anything could be out there.
Wonderful. Most people's minds are too narrow to admit the possibilities of an infinite universe. But I'm not talking about flying saucers and
Sure.
ancient powers that modern...
You can believe whatever wacko theories you want, as long as I get paid.
Well, if that's how you feel, I'll leave you to Edward. He'll be your immediate supervisor. There won't be any need for us to have any further direct interaction.
You really do have a way with people. Luckily, I didn't hire you for your personality. So, congratulations.
I'm ready to get to work.
Good. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
Only about 1 million.
You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
Yep, I'll see you soon with the package.
Good luck. Don't get killed on your first job.
Now that's what I call locked and loaded.
Structure in this condition might contain pristine clean.
Some things are harder than others. But even the hard days get easier. Easier than the one before.
Hey, Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
Let's see what you have.
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
sure I have something you need.
Let's see what you got.
Great.
Hey.
Bar's open.
Sure. Let me see what you got.
My selection.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
Not many doctors around these days. Should let me...
Could use some supplies, actually.
Let's see what I...
We'll meet again. Are you in the market for some...
Uh-huh. Sure. I'm always looking for good armor.
My selection is...
If you need fixing up, let's go.
You looking to trade?
Let's trade.
Smiling Larry has what you need.
Right. Excuse me.
Step right up. All the clothing fit to wear.
I'll take a look.
I hope this has something to do with our mission.
Hi.
You looking for something to wear?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Let me know what you'd like.
off limits. You'd best move along.
Edward Deegan sent me. I'm looking for a missing package.
Oh, you're the new guy. So this package... Pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
Thanks for your help.
Sure thing. Hey, be careful. It's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Normal raiders would have grabbed them. It's like they're scouting the place.
Uh-huh.
bunch of junk. Wasting time.
That's it.
That is not acceptable. Imogene is missing and I want her found.
Not missing, Mother.
Do you know where she is?
No, but that doesn't
Your sister
mean...
is
did you
missing
find
and
out
I
what
want
happened
her
to the
found.
courier?
What else is Edward for if not to keep the family safe?
Some raiders set up camp near Parsons and ambushed him. I took care of them.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
How dare you speak so disrespectfully about your sister? I don't think you even...
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back the serum. That was good work. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
I can't prepare to see what's happening to Imogene right now.
Get over this, Mother.
It's as if time itself has avoided this place.
I insist you send someone to find
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogene is Jack's sister. could probably figure that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
No problem. I'll bring her back.
The trouble usually isn't finding her. It's persuading her to come home. I don't know where she's gone, but I can give you a place to start. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor, at the jazz club there, the Third Rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
Got it. Off to Good Neighbor, then.
Safety's off. I don't like the look of this place one bit.
Can't believe it. He looked just like Sammy, too.
He sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with sense in this town. They've got another thing coming.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
I heard you walk that freedom trail. Kinda.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the Third Rail. Go on in.
Another one of you He's in the back.
Boy, we got beer. If you ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
Yo, do you know Imogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while, though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! This guy wants a word.
Excuse me, miss?
What's the matter, handsome? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I love the song. It was perfect.
Oh, well, thank you. A girl tries her best. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. Ah, of course. It's those powerful muscles of yours. My, I could get used to looking at those. So what brings a man like you to my part of town?
I came here for the music.
Flatterer. I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
I was wondering if we could get to know each other better.
Oh, really? Go on.
You, me, an evening walk under the streetlights.
And then what?
Music.
I knew you were something special, all right. Let me get my coat.
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Are you a friend of hers?
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seems like a body that could use looking after.
Please, tell me what you know.
There was this preacher fella who used to come in. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible.
Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
Welcome, neighbor. We're always... Tell me something.
Listening to a performance.
You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever want...
I don't have time for this.
You should make time for something this important, neighbor. We call ourselves the Pillar, but we're growing fast.
Right.
Step right this way and...
I'm looking for Emma Jean Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Emma Jean is indisposed right now.
Her family's worried about her.
You can tell them that she's fine. Not that it's any of your... She's not seeing anybody and...
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
I highly suggest you let us speak to her.
Look, the truth is, we had a little, disagreement, so I locked her in there until I could figure out what to do. If you're willing to take her off my hands, let me unlock the door for you, and then she's all yours. I've got to warn you, she's way stronger than she looks. It took all of us combined to even get her locked up in there. She's all yours, neighbor. We don't have anything to talk about.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
You're Jack's sister? I was expecting someone a bit... younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister. The baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
Actually, there's only one vial of the serum left. Raiders got the rest.
I'd better get home before Mother convinces Jack that she needs all of it. That he could still be such a mama's boy at his age is ridiculous. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so He actually thought he could force me.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Not now. Damn, the signal is strangely weak. Not now.
It's as if time itself has avoided this place.
Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry, things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office, elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward!
Hey.
What's happening?
Not now.
If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
I found Imogene. She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles... Sure. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here. I hope that's the right amount. Now, we really...
How can you be so callous about your sister's safety?
I wonder if these could be the same, if some of them had used the undying...
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. But it also confers other... side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
I think it's time you told me what's really going on at Parsons.
You're right.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling him all this?
My father, Loren, he became dangerously unstable. He gained various seemingly... In the end, in the course of my attempts, so the source of... But if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the...
We'd better get to Parsons right away, then.
Exactly right. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly...
Got it.
Good. Make sure you have...
Right.
Jack, be careful. And...
Just follow me.
Try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. You know as well as I do that if... Almost there. Let's hope we're not too late. Edward's men seem to have given a good account of themselves. Not good enough.
Anything
Once you get to my office, from there we can see how bad things really are. Okay, stick close, follow my orders, and I'm sure everything will be fine. Let's go.
All signs point to this location being extreme. There isn't much left to properly identify these remains.
Damn. The door's blocked from the other side somehow. We'll have to find a way around.
Look at this place. Nothing but dust and junk. Oh.
Wait, listen.
You've left these right about
Get ready.
this being where that juice is coming from.
My property! You are trespassing!
be all right.
Edward, how badly are you hurt?
I'm not dead yet, but I don't think I can get up.
You kept them from using the elevator?
Yeah. I sent the elevator down. To the basement, like...
There we go.
You wanted. And shut it down.
Whatever this thing was.
Got quite a few of them
Totally
before
torn to
they
pieces.
decided to leave me alone in here. Haven't seen anybody for quite a while.
Excuse me.
You sure you
Don't
can't get
worry
up?
about me.
I could really use your help.
Yeah, Jack. I'm pretty damn sure.
Well, then don't worry about it. Me and your friend here will have to take care of things ourselves. They've definitely reached the basement. Although I don't understand how they knew how to get past it. It doesn't matter now. We'll have to go through the abandoned part of the building. It looks like the Abremelin field is still functioning. Although several of the security doors in the basement have already been breached. We'd better hurry if we want to stop them. They seem determined to reach Lorenzo for some reason.
Got it. Let's go.
Just follow my instructions and everything will be fine.
Be careful, Jack. You too.
Safety off. Whoever or whatever created this mess might still be around.
I think I'm just hearing.
We don't We need to hurry.
This place would elicit fear in most individuals. Fortunately, my training prevents the weak.
Like he ever tells us anything.
Would have been good fight, huh?
Yeah.
I'm coming to see what's up. If you're like...
Got it.
Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
place has really fallen to pieces over the years.
Disappear now. Huh?
I'll give you that.
Sweet.
Good. The old utility elevator is still working. This will take us to the basement. Kill everyone you see. Don't hesitate. We can't let them release Lorenzo. What the hell was that? On the Kremlin. Margin in here. It's the only thing keeping Lorenzo from breaking out of there. We need to get in there and stop them.
Hello, Jack. It's been a long time since I've had the pleasure of a personal visit.
Father, I will stop this.
My powers have grown, Jack. The artifact still has so much to teach me. Once I am free, I will be happy to teach you too.
No, I can't let you out. They've locked down all the security doors. I'll have to open them one by one from here while you work your way down the hallway. Quickly now.
That's right. We need to shut down the containment field.
Shit, they're breaking. Hurry it up!
I'm opening the main door.
We're running out of time.
The umbrella shield is down.
Apparently, even the simplest task was beyond your capabilities. That's it. I can feel the strength returning. Now, I will finally...
Ain't scared yet!
Still stuck. You act quick. Hurry! It won't be long before...
I'll tear you limb from limb! Stop.
Hurry! It won't be long before nothing can hold him.
Fuck me! Pull it in the knee!
Kill them, quickly!
Give me that.
take some time for him to regain his powers. We still have a chance to stop him.
Don't listen to my son. He's the crazy one. You know this. Look at what he's done to me.
Yes.
Fool! Ah, at long last.
Father, don't do this.
Too late, Jack. Why don't you wait there so that we can have that little chat that's so long overdue?
Get away while you can.
It seems Jack doesn't want to talk to his father. We'll have to kill him, you know. And all the rest of them.
I never agreed to kill anybody.
Why else would you have opened that door? There's only one way forward now. But don't worry. You will be rewarded. What Jack has taken... But first I have some unfinished business to deal with. With your help, I trust. Meet me at Cabot House. I'm sure that's where the rats will congregate. Let's go. You're all here. Good.
How did you get in here?
Why so surprised? This is my house, after all. I like what you've done with it.
hostiles have retreated.
Hey.
What's on your mind?
Your thoughts?
Ridding the Commonwealth of that mutant scum and securing the Fat Man. I'm pleased to see that.
Have you lost your mind? Why did you release Lorenzo?
I'm sorry I let him go. That was a mistake.
It's a little late for that epiphany.
We could use his help, Jack. You did kind of drop him in the middle of that whole Lorenzo situation without much context.
Convince me that I should still trust you.
If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already.
I can see why you like him, Edward. He has such a way with words.
Oh my...
Ah, you're all here. Good.
How did you get in here?
Why so surprised? This is my house, after all. I like what you've done with the place.
Lorenzo, thank God you finally escaped. Jack just wouldn't listen. You know I would never.
You have all betrayed me, kept me a prisoner, and fed off me like vampires to prolong your pathetic, worthless lives. That is now over. Your time is up.
Oh God, no!
Hey, Jack.
Now's the time. Please, Lorenzo, it wasn't me. It was Jack.
I'm good, thanks.
Where'd they go? I told you what would happen if Lorenzo got free.
You're right.
You did come back to help.
Sure.
But all of this could have been avoided if you just...
Uh-huh. I'm sorry about Imogene. I never meant for anyone to get hurt.
Thank you for that. I blame myself, most of all, for not finding a way to cure Lorenzo before it came to this. Before you go, you did make the right choice in the end. So I feel I owe you something for your help. I think this is fair compensation. I won't be needing your services after this.
Hey, Jack.
I'm sorry about Edward. He was a loyal companion for a very long time. You should have listened to me and none of this would have happened.
Remain vigilant. I know they're still here. I think they gave up. Wise choice.
Hey.
Get something?
Paladin Danse.
Yes.
That was it?
Very well.
Have you lost your mind? Why did you release Lorenzo?
Sorry I let him go. That was a mistake.
It's a little late for that epiphany. I'm sure Lorenzo's on his way to kill us all right now.
We could use his help, Jack. You did kind of drop him in the middle of that whole Lorenzo situation without much context.
Convince me that I should still trust you.
If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already.
I can see why you like him, Edward. He has such a way with words.
Oh my...
Ah, you're all here. Good.
How did you get in here?
Why so surprised? This is my house, after all. I like what you've done with the place.
Lorenzo, thank God you finally escaped. Jack just wouldn't listen. You know I would never.
You have all
Hey,
betrayed.
Ready.
Prisoner and fed off me like vampires to prolong your pathetic, worthless lives. That is now over. Your time is up.
I already
help here.
It's a damn shame about Imogene. She was the only one of them I actually liked.
Now do you see? I told you what would happen if Lorenzo got free.
You're right.
You did come back to hell. But what good did it?
I'm sorry about Imogen.
Thank you for that. Before you go, you did make the right choice in the end. So I feel I owe you something for your help. I think this is fair compensation. I won't be needing your services after this.
wondering, the Diamond City radio signal comes in loud and clear.
Fred, are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again, or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stop using, you can focus.
What? Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
My mistake.
Perfect.
Before you even start, let's skip to the point. We have rooms, one room specifically. Payment due up front.
I'll take it.
The room is on the top floor. When you come to the hallway, it's the last one on the right.
I just clean up around here.
Hi.
What? No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Yeah, I'm from Sanctuary.
What? You don't remember me? I sold you that space in the vault. But then I wasn't on the list to get in. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How? How's that possible?
The vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault-Tec never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth, the decay, and the bloodshed. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh God. I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement, once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault-Tec sales experience.
Hey, you know, you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay. I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right? I'll see you there.
That thing shouldn't be living anywhere. It should be put out of its misery.
Hey there. You're new around Good Neighbor, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think of the place?
It's changed a lot since the last time I was here.
Been here before? Well, Good Neighbor's definitely come up in the past few years. Mostly since Hancock took over.
Name's Rufus. I do repairs around here. Keep the robots running, sell a bit of scrap, that sort of thing.
I'm usually here or drinking that swill Charlie slinging at the third rail. Looking for parts? I also might have a job for you if you're interested.
I'll take a look.
Let me show you what I got.
Hey, Rufus.
Good to see you again.
I could use work, depending on what it is.
Don't know if you've had the beer down at the third rail.
Found this hollow.
Sure.
Thing is, it was never delivered. Well, with all the bombs, which is where you come in.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Great. So, the brewing machine is in the basement of an old bar called the Shamrock Tap House. When you leave town, make your way around east till you hit Atlantic. Great big green sign. Bring it back here when you're done.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time.
Enjoy your stay.
Now that is
Hey, Charlie.
You're becoming quite a regular. Well,
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, MacReady.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore. So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, MacReady. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries.
Had to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that? Finished. Come on, Barnes.
Look, pal. If you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend...
I'm interested. If you think you've got what it takes.
You're joking, right? I've been doing this since I was a kid. I used to run with the Gunners, for God's sake.
Sounds like you can handle yourself. But I worry about those guys throwing a wrench in the works.
If you're worried about Winlock and Barnes, don't be. They couldn't kill a squirrel with a rocket launcher. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
All I can give you is my word. And a bunch of caps.
Bunch of caps, huh? Okay, hotshot. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining.
Everything's negotiable. Would you take 200?
You drive a hard bargain. But you just bought yourself an extra gun. All right, boss. Let's get out of here. What's up?
Paladin Dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
Who's there?
Got company.
surviving.
Building something?
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town I ever saw.
Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
Play your cards right, and you stand to make a whole lot of money.
You're tied to this place.
Got something a bit different for you.
Jeff?
Hey, Carla.
Back again? Time to do business.
Let's see what you have.
I got a little
Don't take offense to Mercy. She's working through the loss in her own way.
Good to see you again. Are you in a trading mood?
You want to do some trading?
I have a few pieces
Let's see what
of
you have.
armor.
Here's what I got.
It in.
You came to visit.
Hey, now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like a job?
A job? For me? Really?
Yeah, I think your sales experience can be a great asset.
You do? Well, that's great. I won't let you down.
Hey there.
I think I've got something in your size.
Let's see what you got.
Let me know what you'd like.
You looking to trade? Smiling Larry's got what you want.
Let's trade.
Smiling Larry hasn't got it?
Sure. Hey,
Not many doctors around these days. Should let me take it.
I need some supplies, Doctor.
I suppose I could.
We meet again.
Sure. I'm always looking.
My selection is a bit...
Hey.
You look thirsty. Can I set you up with...
Sure. Let me see what you got.
My selection.
Uh-huh. What have you got to trade today?
ought to give you some more staying power.
Perhaps you keep you alive longer.